Democrats on Capitol Hill have renewed their fight to protect access to birth control. Last year, the House passed the Right to Contraception Act, but it was ultimately blocked in the Senate. Bill O'Neill has the story tonight from the city of Greensboro.
This bill would codify into federal law the right to access all forms of birth control approved by the FDA. Supporters say that state lawmakers across the country have already restricted access to certain forms of contraception.
Democrat Kathy Manning, who represents the Triad in Congress, is the bill's key sponsor.
Congress must act immediately to pass my bill to ensure people can access their birth control without political interference.
What is new that you think that you can get this through the Senate?
Almost all women use birth control at some point in their lives. So as we get the message out, I think we can push and encourage for this bill to get through the House and the Senate.
Manning says 9 states adopted restrictions on emergency contraception, including her own state. She says North Carolina excludes emergency contraception from its coverage mandate, medication known as Plan B or the morning after. Manning says it's happening with other FDA-approved birth control as well.
I just had a constituent who had that problem and was furious that she had to fight with a pharmacist to get the medication that her doctor had prescribed for her.
Many conservatives oppose birth control on moral or religious grounds. One group, the Standing for Freedom Center, posts on its website, quote, "The truth about the so-called Right to Contraception Act is that it's an outright attack on religious liberty." Conservatives say those in the medical field who oppose birth control shouldn't have to dispense such drugs.
People who have well-founded religious rights should exercise them for themselves.
Manning says that health centers that don't provide birth control should let the public know.
I think they should have a sign on their office door that says, "We do not provide the full range of medical options to our patients."
Manning says Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas's comments about birth control sounded a clarion call to other extremists that this would be the next battleground issue. In Greensboro, Bill O'Neill, WXII 12 News.